Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I want to talk about one of the most creative records DHR ever released, and that is Patrick C's The Horrible Plans of Flex Busterman. Now, in addition to having a really clever and long title, I think my favorite thing and the most clever thing about this record is that it is set up exactly like a video game. Each track is the next level that you are passing on to throughout playing the video game. And like with tracks, like there's the intro and then there's the title, and then you got to enter your name, then you got to fight the guards, then you got to find the office, you got to crack the safe, drive to the shaker house, watch out for Zad, get your weapons, united against Busterman, and on it goes, because while you're listening to this, you're essentially playing a video game, and each track is a new level that you are leveling up to as the previous track ends. And it's incredibly well realized. This is incredibly fun. This is incredibly bouncy. The music on here is closer to a video game soundtrack, whereas aspects of it are very 8-bit. At the same time, a lot of it isn't 8-bit, but this sounds like nothing DHR had released up until this point, and this is DHR 5. So everything up until this point had been fairly crazy. And from this point forward, DHR would only get crazier, and so that's what makes this record stand out even more. Whereas I found with like the Bomb 20 or the Shizu, I found them really fun too, but they were still distorted and sort of nutty. This isn't distorted, this isn't crazy, this is just fun and catchy, and I love how it's set up like it's levels from a video game. And there's even like reviews on the back. It says a perfect combination of arcade and future punk adventure. 100 and 100 fun points from Video Corner. Amazing. My favorite game of the year, says G-Tilt from Playmania. And so on and so forth. Down there, I don't even know if you can see that. But that's where the reviews for the video game are. And another thing that DHR wasn't exactly known for was their thick booklets that they would release with their records, especially this early on. But this record, again, is a complete departure because it breaks down each level of the video game that you are playing, and it says what you're going to be doing, and there's the video game inspired graphics there. And towards the end of the booklet, you can see a list of friends and foes who you are going to encounter throughout playing the game that is contained on this disc. And it's just absolutely killer. Like, I mean, and then here's the end where you're a hero because you were able to cross the plans of Flex Busterman and you saved the day. And there's the Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat Fatality inspired photo there. And I just absolutely love this. I loved everything about it. You can read about all the characters, who's a mercenary, who's a cop, who's this, who's that. And I mean, there's even one of the levels you have to have sex with somebody and you're expected to perform well because if you don't, you won't pass the level. That's really good. I mean, that's really, really clever. And the photos, like I said, they're all very video game inspired. And I just love how thick the booklet is and how much work has been put into this. It's incredibly fun. And yeah, so if you like more rhythmic releases from DHR, this is definitely the album for you. This is clean sounding, the production is amazing, it's gigantic, but like I said, it doesn't come in, it's not attempting to hit the chaos button at all from start to finish. This sounds like a legit video game soundtrack, but it doesn't get too 8-bit. It's more traditional electronic sounding for the most part too. The drums are big, the bass is big. It's incredibly catchy, but it does have a lot of 8-bit elements. So if 8-bit music isn't for you, this record could still potentially be. But if you love the crazy side of DHR and nothing else, you may not like this record very much. But I absolutely loved how surprised I was by this. This is an incredibly well-realized concept album from Patrick C., of course from Ec8or. And yeah, so thank you so much for hanging out with me while I discussed Patrick C.'s The Horrible Plans of Flex Busterman. If you like this review, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. And I will see you guys soon because I'm starting to melt sitting here under all these lights. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe. And we will see you guys really soon.